Welcome to the Skillful She podcast, where we navigate soft skills for women. This is your sanctuary, where empowerment meets real-world strategies. I am your host, Lucy Macridis, and this is season 7, where we consider becoming her in wholeness. And I'm joined by my fellow coach here, Coach Kabeyu, Katuga, from ReInventHer. Welcome, Coach.
Thank you very much, Coach.
It's so good to have you here.
It is good to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, Coach, last year, to be specific, on the 8th of November, we had a summit.
Yes.
It was the Rise and Calibrate Summit, yeah?
Yes.
And in this Rise and Calibrate Summit, we were all about helping women design 2026 with intention.
Yes.
And here we are. It's 2026.
Look at us.
Wow. In fact, I remember there were 3 things that we were pushing. And that was clarity, understanding what your journey is. There was identity, understanding who you are along that journey. And then there was action.
Yes.
And there's that fine line of executing or just hanging where you are. So today, I would like us in this season 7 of Becoming Her in Wholeness to speak to that woman who aligned her vision those 2-3 months ago. But right now, that vision has dimmed just a little bit. And in dimming her vision, she really feels that she cannot launch. I want us to speak to that woman today. And in this episode, I want us to look at the power of a reclaimed vision.
Okay.
Yeah, because today is a good day to start.
It really is.
It is a good day to start, isn't it? And towards that, I would just like to know, what does it mean for a woman to reclaim her vision? And I want to be more specific about the things that can dim this vision for her. And that could be self-doubt. That could be imposter syndrome. That could be that inner dialogue. So what does it mean for a woman to reclaim this vision?
That's an interesting question. And the way I look at it is, first of all, we never really or quite lose our vision, per se. What happens is we disconnect from the version of ourselves that has that vision.
Wow. And we disconnect from the version of ourselves that has that vision.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So what it looks like is usually the disconnect happens because you're going through survival. Yes, you're going through a trauma. You know, life is just coming at you left, right, and center.
Yes.
So your ability to be able to keep your vision is a bit difficult to disconnect from that woman, because many times the woman who has a vision is in a safe space. She's probably thriving. Her vision is not narrow. You know, she has 360 vision. This is what I need to do. But when life starts happening, right, she disconnects from that woman because she needs to survive. Right? And when you're in survival mode, that's not the time where you come up with innovative ideas. Your brain doesn't know the difference between you being chased by a lion and life happening. As far as the brain is concerned, we are in survival. We need to keep this woman alive.
Yeah.
So at that point, you're not going to be having dreams and visualizing and aspiring. Your brain is in the space of just, we need to keep her alive, period. Yes. So you don't really or quite lose the vision. You just get disconnected from it because you're disconnected from that woman. Yeah. So what it looks like to reclaim, I say, is reconnecting with that woman.
Indeed. Yes.
That is it. Once you reconnect with her, you're able to reclaim the vision that is supposedly lost. Yeah.
So where I was saying dimming, we're using a different word and saying reconnecting now.
Yes.
Where I said dimming, we use a different term that we got disconnected.
Yes.
So if I set my vision last year to hit the ground running beginning of this year, and right now I'm finding it has dimmed, I need to think the possibility that I have disconnected because life is happening.
Yes. And sometimes it's hard. You're going through a heartbreak. You're going through a financial crisis. You've been cheated on. You've lost your job. You've lost a loved one, a parent. So it's understandable. We don't lose sight of our vision because we're lazy. We don't have dreams and aspirations. It's because life happens. And being able to acknowledge that is the beginning of you being able to reconnect with the version of you.
Wow, I love that.
That has a vision. Awareness is always the doorway to your transformation.
I like how you've mentioned about these different things that happen around us, this environment that happens around us that is going to directly impact how this vision is and how connected we are to it. And if we do not activate the awareness, we shall remain in this state of being disconnected.
Exactly.
And there's such power in being connected to your vision.
Yes, and being connected to yourself. Because once you reconnect with that version of you, she will inform you, this was our vision. This is what gave us joy. This is what made set our souls on fire. These are the dreams. This is what we visualized for ourselves. Welcome back, honey.
Oh, I love that. Oh, wow. That means there's some aspect of clarity there. It's as though I've changed my glasses. And I'm seeing through a different vision.
2020.
It's a 2020. So it's not so much as seeing through a different vision, but it's seeing it clearly. Being able to see it clearly, because all this distraction.
It's foggy.
It
brings some fog.
It does. It does. I can imagine that all this stuff that we're going through in life is bringing some fogginess to this thing that was so clear to me 2 months ago or 3 months ago. And now I find myself in a position of seeing that Coach Kabeyu is flying and I'm here stuck where it is that I am. And my question then is, how then can I make this reconnecting with my vision with such clarity? How can I make it a daily practice?
How can you make it a daily practice? This clarity, you mean? First of all, understanding that clarity doesn't happen to you. You don't find it. It's not an event where you go to bed and then in the morning you're just like, I can see clearly.
Voila.
It is a daily practice, right? And this daily practice is informed by something I call an identity loop.
An identity loop, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's something that I practice myself and I also teach my clients. You have an identity, right? The person who you believe you are or the person you believe you're becoming, right? And this person will inform your behaviors, right? So when within the behaviors, we have our thoughts, how we speak to ourselves, how we speak about ourselves, and our actions. And then all these, as I said, under behavior will inform our results. So clarity looks like asking yourself every morning, who do I need to be today so that I can experience my identity or bring myself one step closer to the woman I'm becoming?
Who do I need to be today?
Yes. Actively asking you that, because as we said, clarity, it doesn't happen to you. It's intentional. You need to decide it. And the person who informs your clarity is the identity that you've decided to take up. So if you're a woman of confidence going forward, when you wake up in the morning, it's asking yourself, I practice this every morning. Who do I need to become so that I can bring myself closer to being this woman of confidence? I might not hit confidence today, but if I practice this every day for 365 days, and that's December of 2026, I would have made some great strides, right?
Yes, you would have,
So checking in with yourself. You have a vision, right? And your vision has also been informed by your identity. So checking in with your vision, if you have to have like a little paragraph that you check with every day. You walk into offices and you see the company vision on the wall at the reception, right? So it's a snapshot. It's probably pages and pages long.
Yeah.
They have a snapshot that you can quickly look at, and you
Yeah.
don't have to read 15 pages to know what the vision
Yeah.
is. So I think it will be ideal for us to do the same. Reason why companies are able to stand the test of time is because they have visions. They replace CEOs, marketing directors, so on and so forth, but they are able to stand the test of time because they have a vision. So whomever comes into the organization must align to that vision. So being able to have a look at it, read it, feel it, remind yourself every day until it becomes as, it's etched in your brain.
Yeah.
And then something else that we can practice is in the evenings is do a check-in with yourself.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
To actually, the way you ask yourself in the morning, who do I need to become? Is like, was I able to show up like this woman that I'm trying to become?
Yeah.
And this process is not to shame you or to judge you. It's to give you awareness, because we said awareness is the doorway. So you're just like, okay, here and there I was able to show up as her, but in this particular area I wasn't able to. So perhaps tomorrow I can now attempt to show up as her in this area. So it's not to be like, oh my God, I failed. I can't believe it. It's not working for me. So that is how I would say you can practice daily clarity.
I like the checking in.
Yes.
Because then it's not open-ended. You're giving it like a time frame that you're going back and you're checking. And this is when you can do any correctness. You know how we course correct? What will I do differently tomorrow as to who am I becoming? Who do I need to be? To become. Okay, I'm a big one on tools, because I find that when you have tools or you have systems, it's that place that is it's non-negotiable, no matter where you're at. When you learn that tools and systems and structure, I could be having a bad day, Coach Kabeyu, and really asking me who I need to become is not the question to ask me on that day. So what kind of tools or what kind of structure, I guess you know what I'm asking, helps us in these habits so that we can be aligned to our vision? What kind of tools do you have in mind?
One that I like using a lot, and I also teach my clients, is one that I came up with myself. I coined as stop, catch, and think technique. Stop, catch, and think.
Okay. I thought you were going to say
stop, catch, and change.
Yes, I was going to say, I got the feeling like you're going to let me go, release me.
Yes.
Okay, stop,
catch, and change.
Okay.
Yes. So, and this was brought on by the fact that I came to realize emotions are indicators. At least that's how I look at it. Similar to a car, when you want to turn left, you let other motorists know you're turning left by using your indicator. So your emotions are an indicator of what's going on in your head, right?
So true.
Yes.
This is true.
Yes. So when you're having a moment where you're not aligned to your vision, maybe you're self-sabotaging, going through self-doubt and all, there's an emotion you're going to feel. Right? And that emotion is usually a disempowering emotion. I don't particularly like to call them good or bad, because I think that's subjective.
Okay, so disempowering.
Disempowering. And you will know it. When you feel it, it's taking power from you. It doesn't make you feel like you can take on your day. It doesn't make you feel like the most beautiful, the most intelligent, the most confident, and whatever other adjectives you'd like to put in there, right? And then there are certain thoughts that give you the emotion of, yes, Beyonce, step aside. I am the queen bee, right?
Yes.
So I usually say that use your emotions as an indicator of where your headspace is.
Is that where we are catching?
Yes. Wait.
Oh,
it's
okay.
an indicator of where your headspace is.
Okay.
Right? So now you're feeling this emotion.
Yes.
And it's disempowering you. Immediately ask yourself, not, oh gosh, I'm feeling this, I'm feeling that, and having pity parties. There is some moments for that. But if you're trying to move forward, a pity party is not going to move you forward. So we're looking at moving forward. So you stop in your tracks. Hey, what's going on here? Why am I feeling the way I'm feeling? Why is this disempowering emotion here?
Wow.
What is bringing it on? Right? And as we said, it's brought on by the thoughts in your mind. Right?
I see the connection now.
Yes.
Okay.
So now we need to catch. We've already stopped it in its tracks.
Yes.
Now we need to catch the thought that is creating this emotion. So we go back and we're like, no, it's not the fact that I thought I'm cute that is bringing the disempowering emotion. It's not the fact that I thought I'm kind that's bringing this emotion. It's the fact that I've told myself I'm undeserving, I'm not good enough, that's bringing on this emotion. So you've caught the thought.
Yes.
Yes. And then now you ask yourself, do I still want to sit in this space of being disempowered, or do I want to sit in a space of being empowered?
Yeah.
And what will empowerment do for me? It will align me back to my vision. It will give me the audacity to actually go for the things I want to go for, as opposed to second guessing myself and letting Kabeyu get all the glory because I don't think I deserve the glory.
Yes.
So what do I need to do to get out of this space? I need to change the story in my head. If you told yourself I'm not good enough, is it empowering me? No. So then what do? We change it to I am enough. And if I am enough does not sound believable, I am learning how to be enough.
Oh, I love
growing.
that.
Because sometimes your brain will be like, wacha zako.
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
not true.
But that's what I'm talking about. There are times it's just not landing.
Yes.
And we're finding that we are sabotaging because things are not landing. I know you've brought the aspect of emotion, and that's a big one. And I like your framework of the stop and the catch and then change. Because that means I'm aware with what is going on in me. And there will be moments also when I want to change and my body will be giving the pushback. But I'm aware of that also. You know what it reminds me of, Coach? It reminds me of something that I do with my clients. I go through this format of a belief, a behavior, and an outcome. This belief is going to inform your behavior.
Absolutely.
And you mentioned about thoughts, because by the time you're having a belief, these are thoughts that are swimming in your head.
Thoughts, yes.
And thoughts never announce themselves. You just find you're thinking about something. And when you're thinking about it, then it starts to come out in action, in your behavior.
Yes.
And at times you do not even recognize the behavior itself. But we all see the outcome.
Absolutely.
I see it, you see it, everybody sees it, everybody is seeing it. At times you ask, who was that? That wasn't me. How did that happen? So I love the framework that you have. And I would like to just speak with the ladies out there whose vision has dimmed, and as Coach Kabeyu has said to us, that it has disconnected. That's what's happened, because life has happened. I mean, we're at the end of January now. You've already had enough, 20 days plus, for your vision to be shaken and stirred. Today's a good day to proclaim that vision of yours so that you can reclaim it. Because once you name it, you have that energy that brings it back. And she's brought out something very important, the thoughts that are going through your mind. Stop. Catch it. Only then can you change what you have caught, not what everybody else has caught. Well, that's what we have for episode 1 today, which is all about the power of a reclaimed vision. And I would say to you today, keep cultivating those soft skills that you have heard from us. And remember this one thing, you are not alone. We rise when we are able to lead ourselves first and effectively. Only then can we lift others up. Well, until episode 2, I am Lucy, your clarity coach, signing off.